Hello friends, I'm Phoebe. I'm on a music discovery journey and I've just listened to Aurora's Murder song that she performed live at the Nobel Peace Prize in 2015. I loved it so much. I want to see if the video gives us any insight into what happened. I understand that there might be a follow-up song as well to It Happened Quiet. So, or a follow-up song to this called It Happened Quiet. So perhaps we'll check out both of those. Let's waste no more time. I will have to start and stop for copyright reasons. Love the guitar in it. It's so gorgeous.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He holds the gun against my head. I close my eyes and bang, I am dead. I know he knows that he's killing me for mercy, and here I go. Oh, 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 and here I go. Oh, 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 oh.
Okay, so she's alone here. She's got moths or butterflies on her. I feel like they're I'm not sure. It's black and white. We hear the nice harmonizing again. I'm not sure if this is Friedrich Svalbo, who was performing with her at the Nobel Peace Prize concert or performance. Either way, it sounds gorgeous. Her vocals are haunting. They give me goosebumps. Even talking about them, I'm just giving myself goosebumps. But there's some sort of symbolism here, isn't there? There must be. She's also kind of shaking, so that's interesting. We'll carry on.
Oh, 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 and he holds my body in his arms. He didn't mean to do no harm, and he holds me tight. Oh, he did it all to spare me from the awful things in life that comes, and he cries and cries. I know he knows that he's killing me for mercy, and here I go. Oh, 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 and here I go. Oh, 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 oh. He holds my body in his arms. He didn't mean to do no harm, and he holds me tight. Oh, he did it all to spare me from the awful things in life that comes, and he cries and cries.
Oh, so we're zooming out. We're seeing more might come to light, more might unfold. One of them flew away. There's still two on her. I wonder if they eventually are free and perhaps she's freed from this relationship. For some reason, I keep wanting to think that there's like a controlling nature, because there was where I read about it before, there was a distorted sense of mercy, perhaps. I don't know. Let's see. Wonder if there'll be colour or anything in the end.
And cry.
We've been through the lyrics already, of course.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The gun is gone, and so am I, and here I go.
I'm none the wiser. But perhaps it's there to provoke questions. Let's see. No. Can't seem to see anything about it. Okay, in that case, let's create a double feature. Let's do It Happened Quiet. To see if anything else comes of this. This is live at the Current. It's nice.
Eyes blue and hollow as it rains against their will. Feathers falling out of a pillow as if time is standing still. And I can't remember much more, but I know it happened quiet, so quiet. Words falling out through the window.
Let's just catch up a little bit. Eyes blue and hollow as it rains against their will. So someone crying, having hollow eyes, emptiness inside them, not feeling full of anything, full of love, full of feelings. Feathers falling out of a pillow as if time's standing still. Feathers falling out of a pillow as if time standing still. That feels like slow motion. Feathers coming out of a pillow. Is this something happening? Is there a symbolic reference to feathers falling out of a pillow? I can't remember much more, but I know it happened quiet, so quiet, as if they've kind of blocked this out of their head. The crying, it sounds like it does sound like a bit of a toxic relationship. Feathers falling out of a pillow. You know when someone dies and you see a feather, and some people take that as a sign that the dead person is communicating with them. Like time stood still.
It happened quiet, so quiet.
Words falling out through the window. All that remains is a silent call. Is the earth coloured red as I land like a flower on the meadow? Love is wild. Is the earth coloured red? Is this like blood on the earth, on the floor? Words falling out through window. Is someone screaming out the window? Is someone falling out the window? Was there an altercation and someone's been pushed out of the window and they've fallen to their death? He holds a gun to my head and I'm dead. That could just be metaphorically speaking. Someone shouting for help out of a window. Either way, it says, is the earth coloured red as I land like a flower on the meadow? That feels like someone falling to their death and blood everywhere. And then saying love is wild, like someone did this because they loved the other person. That's what that feels like. Love is wild. I love her quirkiness.
Oh, love is wild. You fell apart like a stone can be broken into sand. Oh, thousand pieces spread across a crying land, and you can't remember that day, but you know it happened quiet, so quiet. Words falling out through the window. All that remains is a silent call. Is the earth colored red as I land like a flower on the meadow? Oh, love is wild.
Vocals are absolutely gorgeous. I need to know who's singing with her as well, because this harmonizing is gorgeous. The current is it Celia Soul, I think. Okay, you fell apart like a stone can be broken into sand. Someone crumbled, literally. Someone that was, even comparing it to a stone, like when people say you're my rock, and it means that the strength that keeps them together. And stone is a rock, right? And they've fallen apart. They've lost themselves, and perhaps it's driven them to do something really silly. 1,000 pieces spread across a crying land. It's a sad place. And you can't remember that day, but you know it happened quiet, so quiet. So this is about two people, because she says, I can't remember the day, but it happened quiet. You can't remember the day because it happened quiet. It feels like it's such a traumatic thing that they've blocked it out of their minds. Words falling out through a window. All that remains is a silent call. Is the earth coloured red as I land like a flower on the meadow. Love is wild. Silent call. Perhaps a silent call to the inner, an inner monologue, needing help, or a call for help that didn't work out too well. No, because words falling out through the window, all that remains is a silent call. I don't know. Scrap what I just said. Let's listen to more.
Oh, love is wild.
So haunting. My God, that is chilling. So incredibly complex. Are your dreams as dead as they seem? Is it over? Don't you speak over my voice. I will return from the shadows. It feels like there was a power struggle, or she was made to feel small. She was spoken over. She wasn't listened to. Perhaps all that remains is a silent call. Her cry for help was not heard. She was silenced. It's incredibly powerful. I will return from the shadows. I'll come back to haunt you. I'll bleed in your bed, turn it red like the ground outside your window. I'll come back to haunt you. The bleeding, or whatever they did to her, was it abusive? Was it physically abusive? I know that the ending, her death feels like physically abusive. What happened outside the window? Was she killed? Love is wild. Love makes you do silly things, I guess, is the overall feeling. There's a little about the song on Genius. There's 7 contributors. It might not be 100% accurate, but let's see. It happened quite as a 5th song on Aurora's sophomore album. It was performed for the first time December 11th, 2017. Is it Infections of a Different Kind of Human? This was released in 2018, this track, it seems. The song describes how Aurora felt within a sad and very complicated relationship. Talked about the happy moments they shared and how whenever they were behind closed doors, the relationship developed into something far more drastic and terrifying. Aurora expresses how her partner always pictured the world as such a dark place that all they wanted to do is protect her from the outside world. What this person did always resulted in violence for the love they had for Aurora. Every time things like that happened, she was hurting. Yeah. It's a really toxic relationship. Over time, she talks about how if she carried on being in the relationship any longer, she would hurt and bleed till there was nothing left of her but a constant reminder of what that person lost. Right. The song seems to have connection with the song Murder Song from her first album, All My Demons Greeting Me as a Friend. I think it's Greeting Me as a Friend. I think it's just a spelling error. Having the same story where that person kills her lover. The song It Happened Quiet has more hints about what happened, but still has the same story, being one of the saddest songs of the EP or album of the artist, with that reference of the murder with a very peculiar word or phrase, love is wild. It's so powerful. I really love her writing, and obviously the themes are not fun in terms of a happy environment, but I think they're really important subjects to talk about. So many of us have been hurt, abused in a toxic relationship. It's not a new thing, but it shouldn't happen. I guess it's talking about the severity of it. That's really, really cool. Thank you to Boris Skippy, who originally suggested Murder Song, and then it got me thinking about this. So that was cool to see, and to see a performance as well as a music video in one. Thank you for watching. Thank you to anyone over on Patreon or Ko-fi keeping the channel going, suggesting songs on there. You can join Patreon from £1 to get your name here. Links are below. You can also join for free if you want. Thank you for your time. That is free, but it's very, very huge effort on your part. So thank you. I appreciate it. It's the best gift you can give me. And I will see you for another one soon. Take care. See you soon. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.